Good morning. This is Radio Douglas.
Hello, everybody. Coming to you live right after a remote day. We hope everybody had a good day yesterday, but today is Wednesday, February 10th, and the official Douglas time is 8:50 in the morning. Welcome.
How exciting it is to be with you again today, because, as we know, today is National Pizza Day.
Yum.
Yum,
And
yum.
look at those toppings.
It is so exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Is that honey mustard there? Like, I never thought about that with pizza.
And ketchup?
Huh. Fascinating.
Yeah,
Order your pizza tonight.
Yeah, yep. So we love our pizzas. They come in so many varieties, right? And as we nosh on our favorite, let's explore a few pizza facts.
Just a few.
Did you know that Antica Pizzeria, the first pizzeria, opened in Naples, Italy in 1738?
Wow, that was before we were even a country.
I would have said much earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never actually contemplated this.
Seems late to me, but yeah, apparently that was it. And Gennaro Lombardi, who I know personally, opened the first pizzeria in the United States in 1895 in New York City.
Took a long time.
I don't know him personally. I know the restaurant personally.
Nice.
And
is it in the Village?
Yeah, it's down there, down lower. But very good pizza. I don't know if it's the best, but it's the oldest. And everybody loves an old pizza.
Yep. Just like an old shoe.
Yes, absolutely. But the pizza tastes much better than the old shoe leather.
I would think so.
And it tastes much better. And Americans consume, on average, 23 pounds of pizza per person each year.
That is a huge amount of pizza. 23 pounds of pizza. So my children take up my portion, I have no doubt, because we have pizza easily twice a week.
Really?
So they could have my
yeah, because as everybody knows, we do the gluten-free pizza.
Yeah. Pizza's a no-no.
Yeah. But we make a good. My gluten-free pizza weighs a lot more than the the New York pizza. So I think we make our 23 pounds of pizza per year. Also, it's probably that seems low to me.
No way. That's so much pizza. Think about your body size. Like 23 pounds.
What comes in 10-pound bags? What can you buy in a 10-pound bag that people would have an idea of what it is? Let's give some perspective. Well, 5 pounds of sugar, right? A 5-pound bag of sugar, which is probably now 4 pounds, by the way. But like a 5-pound bag of flour or a 5-pound bag of sugar, 10-pound bag. Yeah. So 5 of those.
Yeah.
That's hard to carry, but if you've got 12 months, that's only 2 pounds of pizza per month.
Well, I think that it should be a Douglas goal that we definitely consume our 23 pounds a year.
Well, I think we serve that much per person in the school.
There's no question, because I think it's like every day you can get pizza, right?
Yeah, every day you can get pizza. And do you know what the most popular pizza topping is?
My guess would be pepperoni.
It is, yep. 36% of all pizzas ordered in 2019 were pepperoni pizzas.
Now, do you ever wonder how they pull up that kind of a statistic?
Right? Do the pizzerias have to report that to the pizza standard?
Is that really accurate, or is that just and what fake news?
Discount, right? You throw the whole thing off.
Right.
Well, according to the same agency, over 3 billion pizzas are sold each year. And that does not count frozen pizzas. So you add another billion.
That's the bulk of the pizza we consume.
2 billion pizzas a year.
Sounds about right.
That doesn't count homemade pizzas. That's just pizzas that are sold. Like
probably doesn't count gluten-free pizzas, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And in the United States, 17% of all restaurants are pizzerias.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. There's a little bit of facts. Now you know what to do. Go and have your favorite pizza today. You might not get out. You might if you have a snowmobile. So whether you visit your local pizza place or make your own, celebrate National Pizza your own way. Try something new, mix up your toppings, try a new sauce, a new crust.
Crazy.
Yeah, and send us your pizza pictures. And
that'd be awesome.
We'll post them here on Radio Douglas. And since we said pictures, it's time to go on to the next picture. It is National Bird Feeding Month. Now, you don't want to feed your birds the pizzas.
That would be a no-no.
Right? You keep your bird feeders filled with nice seeds and bird feed. Have some binoculars ready. Or you can just go like this.
We have bird feeders outside of our window at work. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to see them.
And in this time of, people being home more, it's become a popular hobby.
Yep.
And you can do it year round, but watching the birds during the winter is prettier, it seems like. Gives you a nice white background. Take your photos of the birds with a white backdrop with some snow falling. And you'll be surprised at the variety of birds that you see. So if you don't have a bird feeder, this is a great time to make one. You can make it out of a milk jug, and just
pine cone.
A pine cone with peanut butter on it, wrapped,
Yep.
rolled in birdseed. Make sure you keep it away from predators. So you want to hang it up and not put it right by your cat litter box.
Right, or like near your garage, because sometimes you get other friends, predators. Like you might get a mouse that comes to eat your bird seed, and you don't want the mouse to come into the garage.
Yep, and a bird.
Maybe you do, but I don't.
A good bird book as well is always helpful.
Birds.
We can thank John Porter, the congressman from Illinois, who established February as National Bird Feeding Month.
Thank you, John Porter.
In 1994. So. Happy bird feeding month.
Nice.
I saw a hawk this morning on my walk.
Whoa.
I was not feeding it. It likes to eat my chickens.
I think we've seen that.
Yeah.
We used to have a hawk that perched right outside of the chicken coop at Douglas. And
right
it would
on
just,
the chicken coop sometimes. Watch
and wait for those chickens to come out, but it finally went away with no disastrous happenings, thankfully.
I think now it's time to wish happy birthday to people. And you know what?
We have one?
There are no birthdays today.
So devastating every time.
But because there will be no Radio Douglas next week, because we have school vacation, we are taking this opportunity to wish a happy birthday to people who have birthdays on February 18th, like Chase Gasparo and Maura Quirk. Happy birthday, you 5th grade kiddos.
Yay! Happy birthday, February 18th to Chase and Maura. That's awesome.
Yeah, if your birthday was today, you would share your birthday with the guitarist Don Wilson of The Ventures, who was the music that we played this morning.
Who no child would know.
Right, but you probably heard it like in the background of things. The Ventures, classic, like California beach music.
Yes.
And that's where where they came from. You probably heard the song "Wipeout."
Yes.
They did that as well.
Okay, that's the one people might know.
Yeah. Don Wilson and Bob Spalding, a guitarist and bassist, both have their birthday today. They're 10 years apart, actually 14 years apart. They're not twins, but it is their birthdays.
Are they brothers or just bandmates?
I don't know, but they have different last names, so I
I just
assume.
didn't know why they weren't twins.
Um, you know what? It didn't tell me.
Did
So
you just hear Siri just got picked up on my earphone? Could you hear that?
no, I couldn't. So here are some other people who have birthdays today. Do you
I
know?
know one of them.
Well, February 10th and
Two,
February 18th.
three.
So George Stephanopoulos,
Yep.
a fellow morning talk show host, just like you and me.
A colleague. He's a
Yeah.
colleague.
He's a colleague. We depend on him
Yeah.
to mentor.
Yeah. He gives us feedback and whatnot.
His
We.
birthday is actually today. Actor Elizabeth Banks.
Oh yeah.
You
Is
might
that
know.
Molly Ringwald?
You might know Elizabeth Banks from The Hunger Games and Pitch Perfect and Modern Family or something like
Yep.
that. No,
Oh yeah, she was the stepmom maybe on Modern Family
maybe.
movie.
Yeah, yeah. She was also in the Lego Movie.
Oh, she's done a lot.
Yeah, she played Wild Style. So that's whose birthday is today. Um, and um,
I know all of the rest of them except one.
okay, so who do you know?
I know Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald over here in the red. Yeah, she
I
she was a classic '80s person. I think she was like in the Breakfast Club and 16 Candles and things like that. And we can't hear you anymore because you're muted.
because I'm having a little issue with the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a rat pecker. She was in all those great 80s movies.
Sure. Who else do you know?
Is it John Travolta or Bruce Willis?
That
It's
is
John Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta. He shaved his head.
He looks like Bruce Willis a little bit because to the left is Sybil Shepherd.
Sybil Shepherd, yes, down here in the left-hand corner. Very good, Mrs. Lareniga, from the TV classic show
Moonlighting.
Moonlighting, yeah.
Another 80s. I don't know who the other two are.
This is Toni Morrison.
Oh, I should have known that.
She's an author, and she wrote some fantastic books. Tar Baby, Beloved, Song of Solomon.
Yep.
Fantastic books. And you don't know who's down there on the right lower corner? That is Vanna White, classic game show co-hostess and number changer.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I didn't remember her name. She's like the longest co-host ever. Maybe like I'll be for Radio Douglas.
Yes, you are the longest co-host I have had here on Radio Douglas.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Well, happy
And
birthday to all those folks.
Speaking of John Travolta, did you see this Super Bowl commercial?
No, I must have been getting the nachos.
I know.
This was my favorite.
He still got it.
So text me now and win the lawn and garden of your dreams. Hey, Travolta's, don't be tickety-talking on my grass.
That's good.
Good job, John Travolta. So happy birthday to everybody. It's also Yoko Ono's birthday on the 18th. And Juice Newton, who is a singer. Yeah, there you go.
I just see him as Danny Zuko.
That's the red one.
I know.
Yeah, apparently we're going to see it again. Nope. No, it is now time for Sunny School Day Stories on Radio Douglas this February 10th.
Snowy school day stories this week.
Oh, yeah. Very good, Mrs. Lareniga. Speaking of snowy school day stories, right? We asked for pictures of the snowmen, and here are some snowmen and their creators on the schoolyard, way down by the town playground.
I like the hat.
Yeah, that's a big hat because it seems like a big
Yep.
snowman, right? Where'd they get that big hat?
Well, yeah, the snowman's bigger than the kids.
Yeah. Huge head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eric and his Caribbean snowman,
Nice.
which I love the pineapple on his head, and it looks like the snowman in the Caribbean has been enjoying the summer heat.
Yep, totally.
In summer.
It's a little melty.
Yeah. And a little bit of video for our snow enjoying friends.
Awesome. And that's clearly not Mount Douglas because that snow is white.
Oh yeah, you're right, exactly. No, that looks like a great saucer hill.
Aw. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's awesome.
I like the giggles at the end. And as they say, that was interesting. Speaking of Mount Douglas, it's getting getting a fresh coat of snow. You can, ladies and gentlemen, you can expect a snowstorm weekly because I have ordered that to keep it from looking all grody.
Good. Hopefully the snow will comply with its weekly appearance.
But parents are cringing because, hopefully we won't have a remote day every time we get it. We have a repainting of Mount Douglas.
Yes, the kids have actually carved out. It almost looks like an alpine slide down the side of it. It's really it's cool.
Yeah, and down the back it curves. It's like a bobsled run.
Yeah, what fun.
Yeah,
winter in New England.
It is great, and I'm glad that we're able to use it without getting hurt. So
it's a bonus.
Yeah, and it's also a great study of weathering and erosion for the 4th grade.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
they could measure it, track the temperature.
Right. Pandemic pause. Sometimes we need something, we just need to pause and have something that is nice and enjoyable. And here in England, a bunch of farmers painted their lambs with rainbows as a sign of hope during the pandemic.
Huh.
I'm thinking of painting my dog.
I don't know what to say to that because the poor lamb just looks silly. But I get it. It's a very nice symbol. But I mean, what do you think the lamb is thinking? I don't know.
The lamb is thinking, "Why are you taking my picture? And where's the food?
Where's the food?"
Yeah.
Lamb doesn't care.
Lamb does not care.
Got it.
So, so just a little something cute for that. And today, this day in history, and if we shut off our videos for a second,
you can see it.
You'll be able to see that this is Satchel Paige, nominated to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1971. And I don't know that many people know who Satchel Paige really was, but I did a little, so Mrs. Lorena, it takes me like 5 hours to prepare for this broadcast in the morning.
Yes, well, I thought you actually knew all of these tidbits of information. I'm shocked.
But I do. I just have to recall them and organize them and get all the pictures, and I don't have all of those on my computer ready to go, so it takes me a little while, and I only share things that I know. Like Satchel Paige played in the Negro League, right? Because they did not allow Jackie Robinson hadn't been he was the first black baseball player in the American League, in the major leagues. Sorry.
So Satchel played before Jackie?
Satchel Paige played in the Negro Leagues. They had a separate baseball league. And his career spanned 50 years.
Just as a player?
He played baseball for 50 years. He was born in Alabama in 1906. And they're not sure of his birth date even. And
so disappointing.
And his given name is Leroy Page, and he was called Satchel because he earned money carrying passengers' bags at the train station, and those were called satchels at the time. So baseball was segregated when he started playing, and he started playing professionally in the 1920s. So he spent most of his career pitching. You can see that he's in his pitcher stance here for Negro League teams around the United States. And so he was like a hired gun. He was like a person, and he went from team to team to team, playing for whichever team would pay his asking price. And so he pitched an estimated 2,500 games, which is apparently a huge number of games. He had 300 shutouts and 55 no-hitters.
I bet this was all before they counted the number of pitches and you had to stop at a certain number. I bet you he burnt his little arm right out.
And in 1 month, in 1935, he reportedly pitched 29 consecutive games.
That would never happen now.
Never. So in 1947, Jackie Robinson broke baseball's color barrier and became the first African American to play in the major leagues for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And the following year, Paige came in and he signed with the Cleveland Indians, and he was 42 years old at the time.
Wow, one year younger than Tom Brady.
The oldest rookie to play baseball, and that year he helped the Indians win the pennant. And then he also played for the St. Louis Browns and the Kansas City A's. He retired in 1953, but he returned in 1965 to pitch 3 innings for Kansas City. He was 59 years old at the time, making him the oldest person ever to play in the major leagues.
That's crazy. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Right? And
totally.
He died in 1982. So I just thought that was fascinating, and knew that not many people knew all that information.
No one knew that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad to know.
And now it is time for your favorite segment. Mrs. McGurl approved jokes. All right, let's see what today's joke is. What happens when you find a wooden shoe in your toilet?
Flush it?
You know that your toilet is clogged. That joke is approved by Mrs. McGurl barely, and was submitted by Mr. Kale this morning
with photographic evidence, which I completely appreciate.
His clogs. That's what he found in his toilet this morning. His daughter called and said, "Hey, Dad, the toilet's clogged."
Come home. Oh, wait.
You're already home. And so we'd like to leave you with something entirely thought-provoking, and I thought that it would be great to have a few quotes from Satchel Paige himself. He was well known for his quotes. And so he said, "Don't look back. Something might be gaining on you." Ooh. Or, if that's not thought-provoking enough for you, he also said, "Age is a question of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter." And with that, we will wish you once again a wintry and snow white wispy Wednesday, and happy birthday to Juice Newton singing The Queen of Hearts. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Happy Wednesday.